Alright, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Farming Simulator episode 3, maybe? I don't know. In this episode, you're just gonna watch me farm as I talk about my week. My week has been a hectic one ever since last Saturday, which would be either today or yesterday, depending on when this video can be able to be uploaded. My family has just left. I just got back from work. I'm ready to get back to recording, but first I have to tie up some loose ends. Friday Night SmackDown was not done being edited when my niece and nephew arrived, and basically whenever they show up, it's like all bets are off. They're with me 100% of the time, except for when I was working. So I did not get that edited until they left this morning, and I've got it edited. It's uploading, and it's already up. It's already up right now as you're watching this very video. So SmackDown is up. It's a day late, but I'm glad I had that ready to go. And I'm ready to go. We're ready to record Raw. We're ready to record some more Batman and get that done, hopefully within the week. I'm hearing whispers that the game is almost over. This Batman game just goes on and on and on. Just when you think it's over, it keeps going. But we're not here to talk about Batman. Anywho, I did figure out a lot of things during this playthrough of Farming Simulator. I found out quite a few options are able to be toggled. I was worried most of the time that my potatoes, which I think is what I'm growing in the farm closest to my house, I was worried that those potatoes were not going to grow. But then I found out if you press pause, you go over a couple menus, and it's right there. It says that they are growing. So a little patience, and at the end of the video, we might see them grow, maybe or maybe not. I don't think I recorded that. Yes, this is post-commentary, so I'm just basically talking about my day, about my week, basically a weekly update type thing. This is the blah blah series I was talking about. No new music, no new things you need to see, no real gimmicks this week. I haven't really done a whole lot. One thing, I guess, another Netflix-approved video or series that you could watch is The Ultimate Spider-Man. It's a cartoon. It's for children, but it's really good. It's written very well. Obviously, I've been watching every time my niece and nephew come over. I find certain things out, like I get hooked onto something else that they like. This time it was Ultimate Spider-Man. Now my sister had me watch Grey's Anatomy, and I don't even want to talk about it, so let's just keep talking about Ultimate Spider-Man. Grey's Anatomy is just, it's too out there. Anywho, Ultimate Spider-Man, it's basically set in the Amazing Spider-Man universe. So the movie that came out had Amazing Spider-Man, Killer Croc. It's basically that, and then a year later, so Gwen Stacy's not there. It's only Mary Jane and the Green Goblin's son, and they're his friends. And he he has to join S.H.I.E.L.D. and Thor shows up in a part. Iron Man has shown up. Hulk has shown up so far within the first season. Venom, Dr. Ock, or Doc Ock, however you want to say it. Green Goblin, he's not Green Goblin yet, but he's in there. Venom, I think I said Venom. There's a guy named Lightman. I don't know, there's just a lot of, it's really written very cool. It's very cool how they do every episode, and the stylings of this kids show. Like, your kids can watch it, or your little brothers, or your little nieces, and you can watch it as well, and it's just as entertaining. It's very, very, and it's funny. I laughed a lot while watching The Ultimate Spider-Man, so I will approve that one on Netflix. Other than that, not a whole lot to talk about. I started out Saturday night, was watching the Jazz game, and about third quarter or so, my niece and nephew walked through the door about 10:30 at night. I had just been working all day. Well, no, I had Saturday off, so I was still working. I was doing YouTube stuff all day, trying to get all my wrestling caught up for the week. So instead of skipping a week, I actually worked that whole day on just wrestling stuff, and I got it all done. And I think that's something I might continue to do. Just one day, just do wrestling, have it done, and then next week revisit it, because I would like to I guess like in wrestling's terms, I have an episode out every Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Today's Saturday. Every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, typically. And that's fine. But then, like, in my sense, because I watch the video and then I start to record it. I watch what's the previous SmackDown, and then I start to record SmackDown. So I'm not getting that feel of most of what you guys get. You guys probably forget some storylines after going to Raw and NXT, and then you show up on SmackDown, you're like, oh wait, yeah, Rey Mysterio had a match? What? Oh, okay. Alright, when was this? Why? So, you know, a lot of things happen. So I do kind of want to do that. Also, it would really help on time. I mean, instead of, I could record all day Sunday, right when I get home from work, just wrestling. Get all 3 of them done, have Monday mornings off, which I usually do. This week I don't, so I'll probably do that Monday night. Tomorrow I'll record Raw, and I'll record Romance of the Three Kingdoms 8, and I'll get that episode out. And then on Tuesday, I should have the day off, so that day I think I'm just going to devote to NXT, SmackDown, Raw. And whatever day I have off, that's the day I'm going to do wrestling stuff. And when I get all my wrestling stuff done, rest of the day, I'm off. And then the way I'm going to record will be a day previously of. So when Tuesday I'll be done. Wednesday I also have off, and I'll have wrestling done by that time. So NXT will go up, and Romance of the Three Kingdoms will go up, and I will also start recording that day of Batman, and I'll try to finish that on Wednesday. And then Thursday I'll try to record whatever I do, NBA or Grand Theft Auto, any of these overlaying like things, just whatever I'm doing. That's what I'm going to be focused on. But mostly it's going to be wrestling stuff. If I'm actually going to title this update video, and those first 2 farming simulators, those were Farming Simulator videos, 1 and 2. That's when I was live comming playing Farming Simulator, and I was kind of trying to talk about stuff. In this is going to be an update with Farming Simulator in the background. So this is going to be an update video, and that's how I'm going to record things. So I'm going to try to record more in bunches, like I've been doing in the past, and it seems to have worked out really well. So let's see, Saturday, I don't want to jump ahead too much. Saturday, my niece and nephew arrived. Sunday when was New Year's Eve? I had Sunday off, but what did we do? I think we went to my grandparents' house. Monday, also my grandparents' house. Wrestling was on that night. And very interesting, Daniel Bryan joined the Wyatt family. That was strange. Very odd. Oh, and another thing, my nephew loves wrestling more than I do. I love wrestling, but he one day I think he's gonna grow up. He's just gonna marry it, because there's no way that he will watch Raw twice in a row, and he can do that. I can't. Nope, can't do it. No. But then after watching Raw twice in a row, this kid wants to watch Superstars and Main Event and NXT and SmackDown. Do you know how many hours? That's 3 hours for Raw, 2 for SmackDown, that's 5, 6 for NXT, 7 and 8 for Main Event and Superstars. 8 hours of wrestling a week. That's way too much. That's too much. I'd get overloaded, and I'd get sick of it really quick. So this past week I've just been watching wrestling and Ultimate Spider-Man. So I guess what's his face died, poor Uncle Phil. And I was thinking about this, and this is kind of a messed up thought, but you know those people who do death pools every year? I'd love to do them, because I mean, what? Why not? Just to make some money somehow. And I swear that years ago I said, wow, Uncle Phil, I wonder how old he is. And he was like 70 or something like that, 63 or something, whatever it was. And I was like, oh, he doesn't look good in this picture. I bet he dies soon. I would choose him. I would choose him and Betty White this year. And that would be my boy and girl choice of death pool. And if my people won, then I would be in it at the end of the year to collect all of the money put into the death pool. So that's kind of how I imagine it would working. And it's kind of a messed up thing, gambling on people's lives and whether they're going to die this year or not. But hey, I mean, insurance does it all the time, right? That's basically what that is, life insurance. You know, you're gambling that you won't die, and you know, but just in case you do, you get some money for it. I don't know. I guess I shouldn't call it death pool. I guess I should call it the death insurance game, the dig. We'll call it the dig. Every new year, we'll call it the dig. So here's who I think is going to die this year. All right, for my boy choice, I'm definitely going Willie Nelson. I think Willie Nelson has it in it for him. I think he's going to go. And once Willie Nelson goes, every year after that, I'm picking Brad Pitt. So this year, I'm picking Willie Nelson. Willie Nelson will die this year. My women's pick is a little more difficult, and it's kind of cheating. And also because I'm in the wrestling stuff, so we'll go Mae Young. Mae Young, old woman. Yeah, so we'll say she dies this year, and that's going to be my girl pick. They gotta die sometime, right? So I've gotta be right. If I keep these picks until they actually go, maybe it'll work. I don't know. Sometimes. So let's see. We went to Monday Night Raw. We saw Monday Night Raw. Tuesday, I believe, was New Year's Eve, was it? I think so. I think Tuesday was New Year's Eve. And that was interesting. I came home, well, we did our whole thing. We went to my grandparents' house at like 8 o'clock. We shot off fireworks. So people in the neighborhood like, what the hell are they doing? Is their clocks wrong? What's going on here? So we shot off fireworks there. Had a good time doing that. And then about an hour or two later, we went to my brother's house at 10 o'clock, and we shot off fireworks at 11. So again, we had to deal with people, like, looking out the windows like, what? They're not... No, stupid. Mountain Standard Time. Not Eastern. Like, so they're, you know, we just had to deal with those looks. And then we went to my house, and we had our midnight celebration at midnight, where we didn't do anything. We didn't do fireworks. We didn't do anything. We were watching the New Year's parties in Vegas and New York and stuff. And to my surprise, a great band was playing a great song. I don't remember the song, but it's one of them that I would listen to. It's New Politics was sitting there singing, and I was like, wow, they got the spot of New Year's. You know, they got the spot. That's cool. So New Year's Day, we didn't do anything. I work at a pizza place, and we got pizza that day. So we're on Wednesday now, and Wednesday is not a busy day, and it's not supposed to be. But at 4 o'clock, it's when we get, like, maybe 30 people. The 4 o'clock hour, we'll get 30, 40, 50 people in our stores within that hour. And we'll sell probably, I would say, 80 to 120 pizzas, depending. If it's a holiday, it'll be way more. But we sell most of our bulk during that 4 and 5 o'clock hour. So my family wanted pizza. And I called them, and I was like, okay, yeah, I need this, I need pepperoni pineapple, that's my thing, all this other pizza combos. And then, like, they go, oh, you Derek? Yeah, I'm Derek. I didn't want them to know, because it was 4:15, right, when they were busy. So we drive up, right, we almost hit a deer, too, but we drive up to my pizza place, and they give me the dirtiest look. And they are so far behind, and we ended up waiting there for another 10 minutes for our pizzas. I felt so bad, but not really, because, you know, whatever. Whatever, it's their job. It's their job. I would complain about it too, but it's my job, so, you know, whatever. We had pizza that night, that was good. Wednesday, Thursday, we didn't do anything. No, we went to my grandparents' house again on Thursday, and that was quite fun. We just hung out with some other family members who came into town for the holidays. And that was alright. So, and then we came home. Next day, Friday, I had to work. I was very upset. I worked, and I got home. My nephew had the tag team championship belt, so that was cool. We argued all night. I'm the tag team champion. No, I'm the tag. So it was really fun. And then Saturday, today, they left this morning at about 8:30, and I had to work at 9. So it got me through work quite well, being angry that my niece and nephew had to leave. But other than that, that's my week, that's my update. Not a whole lot going on this week, and I don't know, peeps. So let's that's what I was been doing, and I'm gonna continue to do it. And stay tuned for my next update video. It'll be on this very game. So now, since I got my new computer back, and I'll go into that a little more in the next update, on to the outro.